So has anybody heard about this, now that I've finished this quest? Has anybody heard about this fucking Freedumb Convoy thing? There was a local one that drove through yesterday, I guess. But then there's one driving across Canada, I guess from like BC to Ottawa. And apparently they're driving to Ottawa, and then they're not gonna leave Ottawa until all the restrictions, like all of them, are removed entirely, which is so fucking ridiculous on its own. But apparently they're also going to be like blocking off like entry into Ottawa or whatever until they get what they want. And it's just hilariously stupid. Truckers were complaining not too long ago, and by not too long ago I mean like, I don't know, like a couple of years ago, when other protests were taking place. I think it was pipeline protests, and so people were blocking off the highways or whatever, and apparently it was, or not apparently, truckers were pretty pissed off, understandably. They were having to come to a complete stop, and they were going to be sitting there until the protesters let them through, which obviously wasn't happening. That's the whole point of the protest. So they were getting pissed off, and they were threatening to run them over and blah blah blah, and you shouldn't protest, you know, on the roads and whatever. That whole fucking meme where it's like, you can protest, just not that way. It's just stupid. But now they're doing the exact same thing, basically, because they were driving down our main road, doing probably like 20, and that's kilometers per hour, not miles, because we're in Canada and we have numbers that make sense. So yeah, they're protesting, and it's hilarious. Some people will tell you that they're protesting for everybody, but realistically, they're protesting the, I guess Canada just recently introduced something for our truckers where you have to be fully vaccinated to, like, basically do, like, go between America and Canada. And if you're not vaccinated, then you have to quarantine for 10 days or 14 days or whatever it is. And I guess you have to constantly get tests and all that stuff too. So they're throwing a little tantrum. And I say they, that's not really fair. Because Trudeau said that about 90% of the truckers are vaccinated. So it's realistically just like 10% that are, you know, being children. Uninformed fucking idiots. So that's a fun thing. I'm curious what's gonna happen once they get to Ottawa. I'm curious if they're gonna either have the effect they're wanting, or I'm curious about like the police presence and all that. And then if there will be legal issues with them trying to basically block roads in and out of Ottawa, because that's a pretty big issue. But yeah, that's what's going on in Canada. I think it's fucking stupid. I think they can fuck right off. They can be replaced if they don't want to do their job. They can be replaced. It's not hard. I was gonna say it's not a hard job, but it's a hard job mentally, I guess. But there are lots of people that would be willing to do that job and have the training and all that stuff. So these are the same people that for years have shit on people such as myself, who have gone to school and received training and everything for I suppose you could say more niche jobs. Like I have a degree in psychology. So I have an arts degree, realistically. And so for years and years, these are the kinds of people that are saying that I wasted my time, I wasted my money, and I'm never going to get a job, and all that. And go get a real job, go get a job in the trades and whatever. And without whatever, just that sort of stuff. They're also the same people where, like, if people are not, I don't want to say complaining, but like if people are commenting about not being able to like find a new job, like if they're stuck in a job, they're stuck in like a retail job or whatever, they're stuck, they can't get a job anywhere because there just are no jobs. These are the same people saying, like, just go get a job in the trades and all that stuff. But I mean, should find something that makes you happy. You got to make money, but ultimately you want to find something that's going to make you happy, right? Like, what you're working for, like, 40, 50 years of your life. You should probably be happy, because that's just fucking miserable if you're not. That sucks. But these are the people that if you don't like your job, just find a new one. It's not always that simple, but I mean, now, whatever. It's hard to keep my thoughts straight. But yeah, these are the kinds of people that are like, if you don't like your job, or if you don't like something about your job, like, just get a new one. These are the same people that are, if you don't like your country, just move. Like, it's just the dumbest fucking logic in the world. But now, all of a sudden, their job has requirements, and instead of just finding a new job that doesn't have those requirements, they decide to throw a temper tantrum and drive all the way across Canada, paying the carbon tax the entire way, by the way, just throwing that out there. Nothing like fighting the government in a way that gives the government more money. That's neither here nor there. That's fine. But yeah, they're children. They're just anti-vax children. That's all there is to it. I got nothing. I don't know what else to say about it. It's ridiculous. I've always said, if you don't want to get, I mean, I'm obviously super pro-vaccine, as I think any intelligent person would be. But ultimately, for the time being, it is a choice, and that's totally fine. You can choose not to get vaccinated. But whether you choose to get vaccinated or not, there are consequences either way, good and bad. If you choose not to get vaccinated, you choose that you're not going to be able to participate in certain activities. In some parts of Canada, that means you can't go to the movie theater. You can't go to a restaurant. Whatever. I know, like, Quebec has like crazy strict rules, which I'm like honestly fully in support of. But yeah, I mean, you can choose not to get vaccinated, but your choice has consequences, and you just have to accept those consequences. You can bitch and moan and cry and drive all the way across the country all you want, but ultimately it's that's what you chose. I got vaccinated, so I can I can do all these things. I can drive across the border if I want. Like, I can fly in Canada. Um, I mean, I haven't, because poor student, and who has the time? And where the fuck am I going to go in the middle of a pandemic? I mean, come on. Let's be perfectly real here. It's just, I'm not going anywhere. But I can if I needed to, if I wanted to. But that's the perk of getting vaccinated. I got vaccinated, and I am allowed in. I'm allowed to remain in society. Personally, I'm a big fan of strict vaccine laws. Sorry, just responding to a text. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of strict vaccine laws. I mean, like, I would be totally fine if if they said, like, you can't go to the mall without a vaccine card. Like, I am in full support